Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to your daily read. This is going to be for Sunday, November 20th, 2022. I do want to, per usual, remind you this is general for the day for all 12 signs, so simply take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But we're going to jump right into the tarot part of this reading and pull from the Gilded Tarot. Oh, bear with my struggling voice. It is early per usual. But let's see. For Sunday. Oh, don't forget to hit that like button. Please and thank you. Okay, the Three of Swords and the Chariot in reverse. A level of disappointment taking a highlight. Okay. Let's actually clarify this Three of Swords. So Spirit's highlighting a level of disappointment in somebody or a situation. I feel like it potentially could be one from the recent past. If not, it's one that's going to be put to rest, shifts you towards a new beginning in the near future. Okay. And so this could be a living situation. This could be a work situation that for a lot, I feel it's in regards to dating. Okay. Specific somebody or multiple people. But this is being highlighted throughout this day, even if it's just in your mind as far as flashbacks, preparation for a new beginning, preparation to make the best out of a beginning you're in at this time, if that's more relevant for you. But Spirit's saying, look at it this way. Did you not desire this to a certain extent? Did you not want this improvement in your situation, in your life? This is a day that highlights when things don't work out in your favor, it leads you towards better. Okay, or better put, it's a bit of a blessing in disguise. Let's look at it that way. For a lot drawn to this reading, you did desire this ending and new beginning in one way, shape, or form, regardless of when it's happening for you along this timeline. But we have the Chariot in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. It's the Sunday where naturally the collective is feeling quite... The feeling in the air is it's just this feeling where you're not wanting to move very quickly, not feeling ultra motivated, but the potential of very Seven of Pentacles vibe to just do what you got to do if you have to work or brainstorm or clean up around the house. Whatever it is for you, it feels like you're going to still potentially get it done, but do so in a slow manner, okay? I also feel like you're being pushed to have patience underneath it all, as I just literally lost my breath in regards to the energy in the air, in regards to spiritual messing with, in regards to memories popping up left and right. I do feel like you need to recognize that everything is happening for a reason, or remember that for some, because it's a day where certain emotions might float to the surface. I'm just going to keep it real, okay? But I feel as if for those who have this lying ahead, okay, or let's just say this lies ahead either way, even if you've already begun this new connection, new situation, opportunity, if I could even say it, opportunity, you're going to need to recognize that any sort of emotions that do float to the surface, there's something to learn to teach you. But it's this release or just this healing that needs to get take place throughout the Sunday so that you can make the best out of what lies ahead, okay? So those emotions, those wounds are just what you've been through doesn't affect, weigh down, hinder what's meant to be passionate and successful, okay? They want me to put a card right over the Three of Swords, the Ten of Wands. It's just this feeling that what's disappointed you either has been weighing you down, right? Whether it's more so energy-wise, emotion-wise, both. It could be just the feeling in a situation. Right, so put it in perspective for you. Is it where you live? Is it where you work? Is the feeling in the air there too heavy? Is the workload unrealistically weighing on you when the pay isn't matching up? Is it something of the sort? Is it this connection that once or is at this time unhealthy and weighing you down, spilling into other areas of your life? It's going to vary from case to case, of course. So just recognize that this heaviness, Spirit's not going to allow it to stick within your situation, okay? So we also have the Seven of Pentacles. Did I not mention that? I do feel as if you're pushed to recognize that the fruits of your labor at this time are paying off and your manifestations are coming to be. This keeps coming up in these recent daily reads for a reason, okay? So don't be surprised if you think about something and it comes to be, even if that happens a day or two afterwards. Now, I do feel the need to say at this point, keep in mind energy is fluid, okay? Um, for this reading in general, but also just, I feel like that's a reminder throughout this day in general. Energy is fluid. Seven of Wands, a lot may be coming towards you. Don't be surprised if you slip up on your words at certain points throughout this day and it's a bit frustrating. But it's a day where you need to, again, just take a deep breath and don't let things get the best of you. Period. It's meant to be a relaxing, slow paced, sort of healing Sunday where you're reminded of what you've been through out of preparation for what lies ahead. Okay? And you're reminded of what's coming to an end so you can prepare in certain other ways for what needs to be acquired or moved towards in one way, shape, or form. Okay? They're saying made way for. I'm hearing take the reins, take the reins. The Ace of Pentacles. At certain points throughout the day, don't be surprised if your money is on your mind. Okay? If your employment or lack thereof which is on your mind. Wanting to see oneself be able to easily afford that new place of residence, or just wanting to again acquire that new job, right? Or see one's business be taken to the next level and support you wholeheartedly or fully. It could be more than one of what I'm mentioning, but I just feel like as well, some of you thinking about supporting oneself in comparison in regards to this connection progressing in a way that maybe isn't ideal for oneself. However it works for you, money is going to be on your mind, okay? The Six of Cups. Because I do feel like underneath it all, there are memories plopping up in our head left and right throughout this day. Okay, why is that? Again, preparation, needing to see things realistically so that you don't glorify where you're at, right? So you don't hold oneself back or what you're wrapped up with at this time. And so you can look at what's next along your path, the next destination or the next situation in a realistic light, okay? Keep those rose tinted glasses away. Or put them away, however it works for you. The Queen of Wands over here, because I really do feel like it's a day where you're pushed to remember that you're this ultra passionate individual, right? That likes to show off a little bit occasionally, or for some more times than not. But the point is you can utilize that passion to acquire what you desire, to move towards this next beginning for oneself in a productive manner. I do feel like you're being reminded you've made the best, right? You made the best out of what felt or feels at this time quite heavy, but it doesn't mean it should last, okay? We'll adjust when things need to be adjusted, but you're also being reminded there is financial comfort and victory on the horizon for you, but there are stepping stones until you get to that point, okay? You may also feel like a bit of a treasure hunt throughout this day in certain ways, where you're pushed to go to a specific place where you discover something you should purchase, or you go to a specific area of the house you live in or the place you work in, and there's a memory that plops back up or comes to mind, and that's spirit being very strategic, purposeful, okay? Certain items may remind you of your past. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, I'm losing my breath again. The Six of Pentacles. There are levels of abundance that need to be acquired, noticed, acknowledged throughout this day. But yeah, I do feel like that ties into, at least to an extent, this Wheel of Fortune. Seeing that the wheel is turning for you in a lot of beautiful ways, but at times not fully being able to acknowledge it due to recent switch ups or forewarnings that took place, right? That made you a little bit nervous, a little bit concerned about what lies ahead. The uncertainty of your future takes a highlight. It needs to be wiped away in order to just move forward with the utmost confidence and recognize you will acquire what you are meant to when you're meant to, okay? You'll gain that wish fulfillment, that better situation for oneself when you're meant to, period, all right? However that ends up being for you, Spirit's saying, put on a brave face, okay? Even if you have to fake it for the first few seconds, it'll turn real, right? You may be overly serious throughout this day, staying focused, doing research, right? Just kind of bouncing from moment to moment, situation to situation, even potentially. But Spirit's saying you're one strong individual and you can handle whatever you need to adjust, change, and you're backed up by the spiritual realm all the meanwhile, even if it makes you a bit nervous or just you get spiritually messed with along the way. Okay, so just recognize that the wheel is turning for you in a beautiful, powerful manner, and that you are a diamond in the rough at this time. Okay, that's how you're being viewed by your spirit guides, and we need you to hop towards that new beginning with the utmost confidence. Okay, and recognize that any sort of small adjustments and changes you've made recently to what you've been working on, it's helping you. Okay, it's giving you more progress, more progression, more results. Okay, and more money down the line, I feel the need to say for some. All right, so this is a day that preps you for what lies ahead, to see oneself living a healthier lifestyle, to see oneself more comfortable. Okay, and it feels like this came out to an extent in yesterday's reading for Saturday, but every reading comes out exactly as it's meant to. All right, allow for your guides and your intuition to move you towards what you deserve throughout this specific day, but within your situation along your path as a whole. All right, so I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your relaxing, healing Sunday, and I'll definitely see you next time.